StudioC is a social innovation program that combines design thinking with leadership for organizations around the Cincinnati area to think about how they can innovate around their services using a two-generation approach. So StudioC started off as an open call to organizations to come and attend an event and have an experience with design thinking. Really, StudioC was run by and for the participants. The participants came in, there were more than 40 of them over the course of 6 months. They created their own project teams. So we would arm them with tools, activities, and approaches for the work that they would be doing. And then in the one-on-one phases after those first 4 workshops, that's when we really started to work with those groups to customize experiences and develop 3 prototypes for each group.
There were a couple of projects for me that really stood out, particularly in those final reports, that really demonstrated for me the power of what we were doing in StudioC. It was the Housing Authority of Covington. And they told a wonderful story about they wanted to increase preschool enrollment rates, Head Start enrollment rates for people living in the City Heights housing development. And then they went out and they talked to moms. And they gave them a forced rank list of, what are the barriers that keep you from enrolling your kids in Head Start?
We had always had the assumption that transportation was obviously the biggest issue and barrier to preschool enrollment. Parents in our communities have a real phobia about letting their little kids go. They really worry about their safety. Trust is a big factor too. So with those things in mind, it completely blew our assumption out of the water about transportation being a factor at all. So we kind of had to step back.
And so what they realized was that if parents understand and value the Head Start experience, they'll find ways to get their kids there, that it wasn't transportation that was an issue. Head Start isn't about sitting at a desk. It isn't about sitting in front of a blackboard, that it's learning through play.
So when you ask, what is the future of StudioC, I'm a dreamer. My dream is that StudioC will eventually be a physical space and function as a community center for the Midwest, where people can come and learn about community-engaged design, human-centered design, social innovation, design thinking, and leadership in a way that allows for us to engage with nonprofits across the region to create a network of people that are thinking about problems in new ways and willing to take big risks in trying to solve them.